Hi, this is Shelomo, Solson, the host of the Teenage Impact Podcast, and welcome to my third episode of Sofa Chat with Shelomo Solson, where I share with you lessons and stories where you can feel inspired to overcome adversity and achieve your dreams and goals. Today's episode is going to be about Andy Reid. Andy Reid, who just finally won a Super Bowl ring with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's the Kansas City Chiefs head coach. And I love Andy Reid. And why am I picking Andy Reid and not Mahomes, who became the youngest NFL quarterback to win a MVP and win a Super Bowl championship? Why not Kansas City Chiefs, who won a Super Bowl title after 50 years? Because I believe Andy Reid is a symbol of success. I believe Andy Reid is a symbol of hard work and dedication. And I strongly believe Andy Reid is a symbol of a family man. And I've been looking up to Andy Reid for the longest time. When he was with the Philadelphia Eagles, he was the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. I didn't like him very much back then because I'm a huge Tampa Bay Bucks fan. And him and the Eagles used to knock the Tampa Bay Bucks out of the playoffs every single year. And I disliked that. But year after year, I've been observing Andy Reid and what he's accomplished in his NFL coaching career, and I think is absolutely spectacular. And I want to share with you 3 lessons I've learned from Andy Reid and 3 lessons I strongly believe you can learn as well. Lesson number 1, greatness is a lifelong journey. Andy Reid's Super Bowl title was a 37-year journey. 37 years. From being a graduate assistant at BYU to becoming an offensive assistant coach for 9 years at 4 different colleges, to being one of the coaches at Green Bay Packers from 1991 to 1999. He won a Super Bowl with Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers as a tight end coach. And then he became the Philadelphia's head coach in 1999 to 2012 or 2013, becoming the NFL's second youngest coach in history right after John Gruden. He led the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl where he lost against the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Every single year, for majority of his years at Philadelphia Eagles, he had a winning streak. And then finally in 2013, he became Kansas City Chiefs head coach, and from 2013 up until now, he finally won a Super Bowl, his first Super Bowl ring as a head coach. He waited 37 years to win a Super Bowl title as a head coach of an NFL team. We're going pursuing a goal. Our goal is not working out after 1 year. Our goal is not working out after 2 years. Our goal is not working out after 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Are you willing to wait 37 years to make your dream come true? What Andy Reid did. Andy Reid had a passion for football. Andy Reid had a passion for leading people. And that is why he was so great at it. Year after year after year after year, he had winning records after winning records after winning records, and getting knocked off every single year from the playoffs until finally with the Kansas City Chiefs, he won a Super Bowl ring. So lesson number 1, greatness is a lifelong journey. You have to enjoy what you do. Lesson number 2, you can overcome any adversity. It wasn't always easy for Andy Reid. In 2012, both of his sons were battling drug addiction. One of his son, was killed from drug overdose. It was tough for his family. His family went through a lot that year. And not only was he battling, one son was battling drug addiction, one son passed away. His Philadelphia Eagles team was 4-12, and he was let go from the Philadelphia Eagles. Year after year after year, he had winning records for Kansas City Chiefs, for the Philadelphia Eagles. But he was knocked out of the playoffs every single year. Every single year, he found it within him to bounce right back up and have the right mentality to keep on going and keep on working hard and leading his team and leading his players and leading other coaches to greatness. Whatever adversity you're going through, whether it's your parents are going through a divorce, whether you're not doing so hot in school, whether you're going through some relationship issues with your boyfriend or girlfriend, whether you're facing bullying, I believe in you. I believe you can overcome any adversity in life. Now, you're going to have to treat life like a game. Bad things like this happen all the time. Treat life like a game. Put those puzzle pieces together and find those missing gaps so you can slowly but surely overcome whatever you're going through to achieve greatness in your life. And lesson number 3, trust. Trust the process, trust your loved ones, trust your team, and last but not least, trust yourself. There was a lot of trust Andy Reid put on his players. When Kansas City Chiefs were down on Sunday by 10 points with 7 minutes left on the game, if you saw him on the field, he was calm and collective. Why? Because he trusted Mahomes. He trusted his defense. He trusted his offense to come back to win. His wife, if you heard his wife after the game, she trusted her husband. When he was getting 3-4 hours of sleep, when he was up until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, studying the game and finding ways for his team to win, she trusted him to win. Andy Reid trusted himself, and he trusted the process. Every single year, he's, I think, the second or third most winning coach in NFL history behind Bill Belichick. But year after year, he's not making it to the Super Bowl. He's not winning Super Bowls. But he had a long-term vision, and he trusted the process. And I strongly believe this is just the beginning, especially with Mahomes. So I need you to trust the process. You have adversity in your life, but you need to trust yourself to overcome that adversity. You're pursuing your goals, and you're failing year after year after year, and you're not doing so hot. But you need to trust the process, and you need to trust yourself to go ahead and achieve those goals, and you need to trust that it's all going to work out in the end. So remember, greatness is a lifelong journey. Number 2, you can overcome any adversity. And number 3, trust. If you implement these 3 tips in your life, you're going to be unstoppable, and you're going to be well on your way to achieving your goals and your dreams. Thank you for tuning in this episode. If you haven't done so, I included a link in the description of a free ebook. It's called 52 Tips I Wish Someone Told Me in High School. It should be an easy 30-minute to an hour read. It's only 20 pages long, and I highly recommend you download this free ebook, because if you just implement one of those 52 tips, it can change your life. It can really move you ahead and then bring you closer to achieving your dreams and achieving your goals. So until next time, peace.